Alright, so I got me a new phone. And of course, I'm testing out the 4K capabilities of this phone. It's the LG, not LG, but it's the Samsung V, not Samsung, but S7. Good grief. I can already tell the camera's not focusing on the fish, but the instant I tap on the fish, or tap where I want it to focus, it goes directly to where I want it to focus. It's already a million times, at least the camera at the very least is a million times better than that Moto Z I originally had. Granted, there's no locking feature, and I can only record for 10 minutes. I'm going to see if there's a way to fix that in the settings below, in my settings. It looks to be focusing on the fish. It's having a hard time focusing on the crown tail though. And also, this is my newest setup for this tank right here. Since I have to, since I'm currently not going to be able to get any tanks for a little while, I thought I'd just convert this thing into into a divide by 3. They only have around a gallon point 8 to themselves, gallon point 8, gallon point 4. So it's not exactly the best accommodation for these guys, but overall it's definitely a lot more better. Then, especially considering this guy right here was just in a non-heated low EB like 0.3 gallon tank. A little small cylindrical tank you saw him in a while back. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it to focus onto these guys here. Okay, it's having a little trouble, but oh yeah, the camera's a million times more better to focus on when it comes to actually doing something like this. Other than me having to occasionally touch the screen, it focuses on practically instantly. Yeah, it seems to focus directly on my veil tail here. I unfortunately did lose Pumpkin though. I don't know what. I have no idea what was wrong with him, but apparently it was his time. This guy's starting to clamp a little bit too, so I'm getting a little worried. If Pumpkin just died, and his fins have been clamped, and Pumpkin's fins were clamped for upwards of 2 months before he'd passed. So there might be something wrong with this tank, and I don't know what. Let's see how well focuses on this. There we go. And of course, I also have a little divider so my veil tail and my other fish don't see each other. And if for those who are wondering, that is Minmay from Macross, or Macross, however you pronounce that anime. My platy's still pretty nasty looking due to a little attack from my betta. But overall, this camera is a lot more better. Let's see, can I focus in on this tank? The camera has no idea what to focus on. I tap the screen. Here's my swim bladder betta. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, there he is. I just replaced that filter fiber. I replaced that filter fiber about a week ago, and it's already getting gunked up with algae again. Ooh, my plant's dying. Okay. So this was originally just going to be a test shot, but now it's a what's going on with my plant, or what should I do? I think probably most likely it's the algae is causing the problem, or it might be my snail. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to do a little light just fine at 4K. The color is a little off, so it's not exactly picking out all the colors that my iPhone would, but this is an Android phone after all, so I have to make do with what I got, even though this is an S7. But since this is not the international variant of the S7, I'm getting the gimped variant. And I can definitely notice how gimped it is when it comes to the PSP emulator. I should be able to do 4K with my dubstep gun without any problems whenever I pull that thing out again. Oh, 5-minute boring test shot of my fish in my room.